Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me. I'm scared of Enderman, and I'm doing my first unscripted video. Fully unscripted. Okay, semi-unscripted. I have a list of points over here, but that's irrelevant. Welcome back to this video. And before I start, I want to thank everyone that watched my last video, liked and commented. I'm glad that people are watching what I upload, but I feel like I should be uploading more, and I'm aiming for uploading two or three times a month to make sure my channel actually grows. So thank you to everyone that watched my last video, and let's talk about a few reasons why I'm excited for Halo Infinite. Okay, let's talk about Halo Infinite story. This story actually looks refreshing. For the past 10 years, we've had darker, sadder stories. Like look at Halo 4 and Halo 5 stories. In Halo 4 we see Master Chief being taken apart. We've seen the more human part of him, but we've also seen him in a sadder and darker place. And that Master Chief isn't a Master Chief a lot of people grew up with, not the classic Master Chief. So I'm trying to say that for the past 10 years, Master Chief has been a darker and sadder person. Not a darker person, but he's been sad for the past 10 years. And Halo Infinite is, in a way, rebuilding the Master Chief, putting him together, making him happy again. In a way, it's just a refreshing story, taking us away from the Reclaimer saga and things, and giving us a refreshing story. And another reason why I'm excited for Halo Infinite campaign is the semi-open world. I say semi-open world because it's not a fully open world game. 343 never actually put open and world together and as one term, so it's semi-open world. There's more room to explore, bigger stuff to do, dumb things. There'll be wildlife. I'm actually excited for the wildlife. I was disappointed when we found out that there wouldn't be any hostile wildlife. I was really hoping for that, make the game a little more dynamic. But with a bigger space might come side missions. There will be side missions that will take us off the golden path, like we've seen and we've heard in many inside Infinite. We might be able to rescue Marines, take over banished camps, go and do some side missions, find some audio logs, terminals, and I'm happy because it gives me more chances to get gamer score. I really want to get more gamer score, and we'll be introduced to more characters. Yeah, let's talk about the characters. One reason why I'm not worried about Halo Infinite campaign is the characters. The characters actually have spirits. They have soul. Now let's compare the pilot to Locke. Now I'm sure this is not the first time anyone is saying this. I've heard this many times. People have compared the pilot to Locke. Locke had a whole game, had a whole movie, or was Nightfall a movie or a series? I didn't watch it, but I know Nightfall is there, and people still don't like Locke as much as the pilot. Now I can say that if we've only seen the pilot for maybe 10 minutes in total, and people already like the pilot more than Locke. Let's look at New Cortana, Esheron, The Banished, people aren't complaining. People are like, "Ooh, new characters, they look exciting, fun to fight, and uh, and overall we have a better, refreshing story." So that's, I like that. And let's talk about the new vehicles and weapons. I didn't know where to put this, and whether under campaign or multiplayer. I'll just put it under campaign. New vehicles like the Razorback, weapons like the VK-78 Commando. I remember when people were talking about this if in 2020 and saying it looked generic. I actually really like the look. Apart from the new vehicles and weapons, I'm very happy that Halo Infinite multiplayer is sandbox focused, and it forces players to rely on the external sandbox rather than granting players abilities from the very beginning. I like the new maps that we saw, like Recharge and Live Fire, and my favorite of the three, Bazaar. I'm glad that we got a map in Africa again. A map set in old Mombasa makes me happy. I've been talking in older videos about how I like Halo in Africa. So seeing a map set in old Mombasa and Halo Infinite makes me happy. I also want remakes of old maps like Blood Gulch and Heretic and Valhalla. We already have like a remake of Valhalla. The map in the BTB reveal, it looks like a remake of Valhalla. And let's talk about free to play. Since Xbox dropped their Xbox Live requirement for free to play games, and Halo Infinite being free, it means that the entry barriers are very low, so you don't really have an excuse not to play it, meaning that I have a better chance of getting my friends to play Halo Infinite. And Halo Infinite's multiplayer looks like a modernization of the classic multiplayer, but it's a return to form, and I like that. So it doesn't have, super advanced mechanics and movement mechanics, and it doesn't grant players abilities from the start. Players have to fight for what they want on the map and rely on the sandbox, so that's a good thing. And there are addition of bots. So I like that they've added bots now, meaning that I can play when I'm offline or have no friends, and I can force them to do whatever I want in custom games. I'm happy that they fill in the spots of empty fire team members when they quit, because people quitting was just annoying. Like, it means if you weren't good, it means like you lose on the spot, guaranteed. And I like the academy where I can send new players, my friends who are new to Halo, to go and train and get familiar with Halo's universe. I like the new art style. It looks like a modernization of Halo's classic art style. Now think of, like, compare this new art style to the art style of the Reclaimer saga. Think of the Jackals, Grants, Elites. Think of the Foreigner aesthetic. So let's compare the Jackals. Jackals in Halo Infinite and Jackals in Halo 5. I've always liked the classic look of the Jackals. I thought that the Jackals in the Reclaimer saga looked very ugly. The Elites were like a disgrace. Like, they were bulky, brutish in nature. They weren't noble, they weren't sleek, they weren't elegant. Think of the Grants. The Grants just look like something is wrong with them. Like, they look sick. Not the good kind of sick, like they literally look sick. And it wasn't, I wasn't really that impressed. What happened to their unintimidating voices? Yeah, same reason why I don't really like Halo Reach Grants, because like their voices aren't high pitched. They're a bit intimidating. They shouldn't be intimidating, if in my opinion at least. Well, I hope I didn't make the video too long. Thanks to anyone that watched the whole video or parts of it. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to what I have to say. Once again, I'm thinking of making like 2 or 3 videos. These videos can be like, I don't want them to pass 10 minutes. They can go up to 15 minutes because I talk a lot. I'll try and bring the times down, but thank you for watching my video. Feel free to like, subscribe, do all those things I normally say you should do, or don't, your choice. But it's been me. I'm scared of Enderman. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you, and enjoy the rest of your day.